Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the channel, where we bring you all the latest and greatest news surrounding the Dallas Cowboys. And today, we've got something absolutely shocking to talk about. This is the move Cowboys fans have been waiting for. The one piece this offense was desperately missing last season is finally here. The Dallas Cowboys have just pulled off a blockbuster move, acquiring the running back they needed to take this offense to another level. If you're a Cowboys fan, buckle up, because this changes everything. If you've been following the Cowboys closely, you already know that the running game was a major concern last season. Ever since moving on from Ezekiel Elliott, this team has struggled to find consistency in the backfield. Tony Pollard took over as the lead back, but despite his explosiveness, he wasn't the dominant force the Cowboys were hoping for. The lack of a true power back to complement Pollard hurt the team in crucial moments. Short yardage situations, goal line stands, and those grinded-out moments in the fourth quarter? That's where the Cowboys were missing that guy. And now, they might have found the perfect answer. So how did this shocking move come together? The Cowboys front office had been relatively quiet in free agency, frustrating fans who wanted to see more aggression in upgrading the roster. But behind the scenes, Jerry Jones and the Cowboys brass were working on something big. And now, the deal is done. The Cowboys have landed one of the top running backs available, a guy who can instantly change the dynamic of this offense and give them the balance they've been lacking. This is a move that makes perfect sense. The Cowboys needed a true every down back, someone who could take the pressure off Dak Prescott and open up the play-action game. This isn't just about adding another body to the backfield. This is about getting a difference maker. A running back who can carry the load, wear down defenses, and be a game changer in the biggest moments. And let's be real, Cowboys fans have been waiting for a move like this. They've been watching teams like the Eagles, 49ers, and even the Lions make aggressive moves to improve their rosters. It was time for Dallas to make a statement, and they just did. Now, let's talk about what this means for the offense. With this new acquisition, the Cowboys can finally get back to what made them so dangerous in previous years, a balanced offensive attack. Mike McCarthy wants to run the ball effectively, control the tempo, and take pressure off Prescott. Last season, the Cowboys relied too much on Prescott's arm, and while he had some great moments, it's clear that this team is at its best when the run game is dominant. Adding this new star running back gives the Cowboys the ability to dictate the game, wear down defenses, and keep their own defense fresh by controlling time of possession. One of the biggest beneficiaries of this move? Dak Prescott. The Cowboys quarterback has had a ton of pressure on him, especially after leading the league in interceptions 2 seasons ago. But a strong run game has always been Prescott's best friend. When the Cowboys can run the ball effectively, it opens up the play-action game, makes life easier for the offensive line, and allows Prescott to play his best football. Expect to see a more efficient, confident Prescott with this new weapon in the backfield. But what about Tony Pollard? That's the big question. Pollard is still an elite playmaker, but the Cowboys coaching staff realized last season that he's better when he isn't asked to be a true workhorse. He thrived in a complementary role alongside Ezekiel Elliott, and now he can get back to that role playing in space, making explosive plays, and being a change of pace weapon. The addition of this new running back doesn't diminish Pollard's role, it enhances it. Now, the Cowboys can use him in more creative ways, keep him fresh, and maximize his effectiveness. This move also puts the Cowboys in a much better position to compete with the NFC's elite. The Eagles have been loading up their roster. The 49ers have one of the most complete teams in the NFL. And even teams like the Lions and Seahawks are making big-time moves. The Cowboys couldn't afford to sit back and hope for different results without making key changes. This running back acquisition signals that Dallas is serious about taking the next step. They aren't just trying to make the playoffs, they're trying to make a deep run. Cowboys fans, this is what you've been waiting for. You've been calling for Jerry Jones to go out and make a statement, and now he's done it. But the work isn't over. The Cowboys still have some areas they need to address, and they have to make sure this new addition is utilized properly. That means a strong offensive scheme, the right balance of play calling, and keeping this running back fresh for the stretch run. If they get it right, this could be the move that finally puts them over the top. Cowboys fans, let's be real. This team has had its fair share of drama over the years. We've seen major trades, blockbuster signings, unexpected releases, and controversial decisions, but this one is right up there with the most shocking. Think about the timing of this move right before free agency, right before the draft, right when teams are gearing up for the most important part of the offseason. This is not just a move that impacts Dallas. This is a move that is going to send ripple effects throughout the entire NFL. Because now, there's a major player suddenly available. Teams are going to be picking up the phone, trying to see if they can scoop up a star who just got let go. And for the Cowboys, this means there's a massive hole to fill. So, let's talk about what this means for the team moving forward. First and foremost, how do they replace this production? If this player was such an integral part of the roster, how do they make up for that loss? Do they have someone waiting in the wings? A younger player ready to step up? Or does this move signal that Dallas is about to go big in free agency or the draft? Jerry Jones has always been aggressive when it comes to building his team, and you better believe he's got something up his sleeve. But that doesn't change the fact that this move is a gamble. Anytime you cut a star player, you take a risk. You risk losing production, you risk shaking up team chemistry, and you risk the backlash from fans and the locker room. So what do you think, Cowboys Nation? Are you excited about this move? Do you think this new running back is the missing piece? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the latest Cowboys news and updates. We'll keep bringing you the most in-depth coverage, the latest breaking news, and everything you need to know about America's team. Until next time, stay hyped, stay locked in, and let's get ready for an exciting season. Go Cowboys!